I'm Corporal Natasha Almeida. I'm with 11th Marine Civil Affairs Detachment in support of Regimental Combat Team 5. I joined the Marine Corps because I wanted to be a Marine since I was a little girl. My grandmother was a Marine. So when I was little and all my friends wanted to play dress up as princesses and ballerinas, I wanted to play dress up in my grandma's uniforms. And then when I was in high school, I joined NJROTC. And my main instructor was a retired gunnery sergeant. And he took us on field trips to Camp Lejeune, Parris Island. I was running obstacle courses and I was wearing a gas mask at 15. So I couldn't imagine doing anything else after high school. Well, I'm an intel analyst. I came out here to be a white cell analyst to focus on the population, but our headquarters element is a few Marines shorter than the last det, so I shift back and forth between being an analyst and taking care of all the admin issues, everything from consolidating reports from our civil affairs teams to taking care of linguist pay and making sure that our contractors that are Afghan local nationals get they get paid timely and properly. Our mission per district depends on where that district is at as far as transition and stability. We have civil affairs Marines that pretty much mentor the district governors, the DCOPs, all the key leaders. We have key leader engagements on a daily basis. We have security shuras, and we make sure that they're trained up and they're ready to take over when we transition out of Afghanistan. I've had a really great experience in the Marine Corps. I spent my first 2 years in Okinawa. I did 2 floats with the 31st MEU, so I've got to see a little bit of everything: Philippines, Thailand, Korea, Singapore. In 2009, I did humanitarian assistance and disaster relief in the Philippines, and I loved being able to help out, getting to experience other cultures, but also being able to be part of, humanitarian assistance and aid in this country. I'm a volunteer. I volunteer anytime I have free time. I'm a Girl Scout leader in California. I'm actually taking college classes right now, so whenever I'm not focusing on school, it's any sort of volunteer work. I've volunteered with UNICEF. Like I said, Girl Scout leaders. I even sold Girl Scout cookies out here, so I'm still working with the troops in San Diego. I'm thinking about international affairs or majoring humanities, something like that. Right now I'm going for my undergrad certificate in Asian Studies. Since I'm an intel analyst, I figure I can get a good job. So. I probably miss my little brothers more than anything. I talk to them a couple times a week. And they're in love with the Marine Corps, so they think that their big sister being in Afghanistan is the coolest thing in the world. Their schools all know that their entire family's military, so I get a lot of care packages, and all the Marines out on the teams get care packages. So I miss my little brothers. They're like my little fan team, fan club. My husband is a Marine. He's coming up on his EAS right now. My stepfather he was retired Navy enlisted and then went Navy officer and retired as lieutenant commander. My father-in-law just retired at the end of last year as a Navy captain. I have 2 brother-in-laws that are in the Marine Corps. One just left Camp Leatherneck, year-long deployment there. He got home last week. My other brother-in-law just left Okinawa last month. He's a sergeant, and they're both in BC. My stepsister is also a Marine. She just left Okinawa. Pretty much my entire family has joined. All of my grandparents were Marines. And my youngest brother, my stepbrother's in high school, and he's looking to join to Navy. So. Well, I grew up in East Tennessee, so I didn't have to move around with the military and everything. I was raised, my grandmother raised me, and like I said, she was a Marine, so I was raised with stories of what it was like to be a Marine back then. I could recite her yellow footprint stories if I had to. And I wouldn't know what else to do without a military family, because this is all I've known forever. So. I've never thought of it as a tradition, but I imagine that when I have children, they'll probably join too, especially with my little brothers. They already want to join. They already plan on it. So I'll probably, the rest of my family will definitely join after me. So.